Hey guys! So here we are, the finale of RWBY Volume 6. I honestly can't believe how quickly it's come up. I'm so excited for the finale. I'm also really scared, and I'm so sad that Volume 6 is ending. I'm like legitimately really emotionally highly strung right now. So even the slightest like emotional thing that happens, I'm probably gonna cry my eyes out. Just word of warning. Every other year when it's been RWBY season and it's come to an end and we've gotten to the finale, it's been bittersweet every other year. It's been sad because I don't want the season to end and I don't want to have to wait another year to see more. But RWBY season is my busiest time of year, obviously, and managing doing a reaction and a podcast every week is a lot more work behind the scenes than people probably realize it is. Plus, now this year I've had my Twitch as well, which has taken up most of my time. So every other year it's sort of been like, oh, I'm sad that it's ending, but at the same time, thank goodness it's over. But this year's different. Volume 6 has been so amazing, and the fact that there's one less chapter than there was going to be sort of makes it even more bittersweet because I just don't want it to end. It's been so good. I don't want it to end. I don't want to stop reacting to it. I don't want to stop doing the boopcast. I'm legitimately sad that it's almost over. The thumbnail for this week is RWBY, and it looks like she's in the airship holding the radio. The title is Our Way. The only thing that disappoints me about this finale already is the runtime. So we were talking on the boopcast how it wouldn't be feasible to have a finale less than like 25 minutes long in episode length, not in feature runtime. It's 23 minutes and 39 seconds, so taking off 5 minutes for credits, another couple of minutes for the intro, this is like 16 minutes long. They're not going to be able to wrap this up in 16 minutes. It's just not going to happen. I don't see how it's possible, but I guess we'll see. If this episode ends on a cliffhanger, I'm going to be so mad. Here we go, finale episode. I'm going to be so glad when I never have to see another Genlock teaser ever again. Oh, last time we get to sing to the intro, guys. I want everyone to sing with me. Stay close, move fast. The darkness cannot last. No hope, no path, but we got a dream to catch. Cannot wait. Trust the way we're made. The sparrow's going to fly. The mountains tower. The river knows to reach the sea. Rain will help the flowers be. We're the same, you and me. The light doesn't take advice from anyone. The willow doesn't need a light to stand. As sun sinks day, we'll find our way. Catch that train together someday soon. We're rising like the moon. My palms are sweaty. Please. Mistral airship? Neo. Ooh. Looking good, girl. Who's this? Oh, let's send it. Ooh.
It should get us to Solitas. After that, you might want to try materializing yourself some snow boots.
Materializing yourself some snow boots. Roll your eyes, Neo. Does her hair look slightly different, or is it just me? Ooh, that's a neat trick you have there, Neo.
You know, Neo, someone once asked me if I believed in destiny. And I'm happy to say, I still do.
You fucking bitch. Well, this isn't good.
Be advised. Leviathan-class Grim has submerged but is still on approach. Preparing hardline shields. Over. We're getting slammed by hostiles out here. Where is Cordovin?
This is your fault! Do you hear me?
Ruby!
Oh, there they are.
Yang! Blake! Are you okay?
What happened?
They just totally they blanked it just then.
Was that a giant Grim?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And we just ruined the only thing capable of stopping it.
What are they gonna do?
This is your fault! Your fault!
Ma'am, what's your status? We need an answer. Over.
Your fault.
I'm so
I mean,
sorry.
it's your fault.
Don't be. This isn't on you.
But
You're safe. That's all that matters.
Are they leaving? Oh.
I suppose I have to be the bad guy and say it.
I heard
Getting
that.
the lamp to Atlas is still our top priority. And right now,
That
we
was
have
all
the
that
perfect
matters.
opportunity to head straight for it. We may not get another chance like this.
No way.
We can't leave.
No, we
Like
can't.
this.
You can't
Like you
leave.
said, a huntress is supposed to protect others to the bitter end.
You cannot leave right now.
We need to head for the Leviathan. John, can you and Ren be ready to mask our ship?
Ooh.
I think we
yeah?
can manage. Got a few ideas?
Well, Jean's
got
aura
one.
did just go down.
Eyes up, everybody. It's back.
Man, that thing is fucking huge. Run! It's Godzilla!
3-4. Leviathan has hit the shallow
Slightly
ocean
racist?
surface.
Maybe.
We need those shields up now. Over.
Oh, no, 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 no. Don't show me terror. No, I don't like this. Don't show me no, leave that family alone. If you touch my LGBT babies, we're gonna have a problem. Shields. Yes, shields are good. It's gonna walk right through them. No? Okay. Alright, well, that worked. For now. Yep, no, it's about to not. Yep, there it goes.
It tore straight through.
All squadrons, fall back to evacuation procedures. Disengage Leviathan. I repeat, disengage. Over.
No, wait!
Ruby!
We can stop it!
Who is this? Identify yourself.
I'm a huntress. My team and I are heading to the Leviathan and can weaken it for you to attack.
We can?
She can
I
try.
can.
Ruby, when I said trial by fire,
I did it at Beacon and at the farm.
You really think you can do it now?
Maybe.
I don't have a choice.
Manta 5-1, your ship is currently flagged as hostile. You will receive no support. Over.
Oh, wow. Really?
Fine.
Do you see the situation you're in?
We can hit it while it stops at the next barrier. Ren, you're up.
Or, well, Jean's aura came back quickly. That looks cool. Is she gonna be able to do it?
We're too late. Pull up.
Oh god.
Damn it. That's all I've got.
It's on the move again. We need to stop it.
What do we do?
What do we do?
Eyes on us, ugly!
Is it working?
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately, yes! She's summoning the knight.
Okay.
Oh no, the lancer.
You can do this. You have to do this.
Come on, Ruby.
Ruby? Ruby, hurry! Something...
Oh, not a good idea, babes. Aww. Come on, Ruby.
Why did it turn away? No, 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 no!
Oh, the relic. Jin.
I'm sorry. I don't have a question for you. I just needed a little more time.
I know. And while you don't seek knowledge, just this once, I shall give it freely. I will not allow you to use me without a question again. Even if this was clever.
Come on, Ruby, you can do it. God, that thing is huge. Summer. She did it! She did it! Get out of there, Ruby! Oh shit. She didn't freeze it all the way.
No.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, she freed herself.
After all,
I was sworn to protect the people!
Yeah, no shit. Whoa! Well, that works.
Thank you. And I'm sorry.
The Atlas military can handle the stragglers.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I don't think anyone would notice if one more ship went missing in my lengthy report.
She did come around. I'm surprised.
We should have just enough fuel to make it.
Thanks, Miss Calavera.
Hey, Ruby. You did great out there today, kid. Just don't go giving me heart attacks like that again.
Mm-hmm. Put that away, you. Aww.
I love you too.
You weren't half bad yourself today, Crow.
I feel like they did all the heavy lifting.
But you were there to help when they asked for it. And you were there to catch them when they fell. Literally, if I recall.
Thanks. You know, it was pretty incredible getting to see the Grim Reaper in action.
You should have seen me when I was your age.
I'm sorry you went through that nightmare, but I'm glad Yang was there for you in time.
So they told them what happened.
We were there for each other.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Huh? Hey, stop it.
You petrified a Leviathan after diving down the barrel of a cannon.
Don't act like you all haven't done crazy stuff before. I mean, Oscar made a successful crash landing. He's a 14-year-old farmhand.
It was seriously impressive.
We'd have been stranded without you.
Thanks, but I've been meaning to tell you guys. I didn't land the ship on my own.
Oh.
We're gonna crash! We're gonna crash! Stay calm. It's
Hello.
going to be okay.
Osmond took control?
No, he guided me. And then he was gone again.
Does that mean he's been watching us this whole time?
I don't know, but it at least means he was looking out for us.
Hey, if you've never seen Atlas in person before, you don't want to miss this.
Is it weird that I'm sort of nervous?
No.
You should be.
I'll believe we've made it to Atlas when I see it.
Well, believe it.
It's floating. The city.
You know, you make the trip up to Atlas over and over, but you never get used to that view. Oh, come on!
Especially when your eyes don't work.
Place? What is it?
What?
The Atlas Air Fleet. I knew all of our ships were called back, but...
They're set up like they're expecting an attack.
Manta 5-1. Welcome home.
You may have taken the lead, but I'll even the score. You won the battle, you won't win.
Is that Sandy Lee Casey? This is a song about Adam. I don't think that is her. Here we go. Rising, Lionized, One Thing, Miracle, Forever Fall, Big Metal Shoe, Indomitable, which is what I thought it was called, and Nevermore. Adrian Cohen. Why do I know that name? Oh, why is this so familiar? What is it, Mercury?
Mercury, I wanted to... What is she doing?
Aaron, go. Oh, she's mutating Grim. She is preparing for an attack on Atlas.
There's an old saying. If you want something done right, do it yourself.
Oh no. Shit. Oh no! Oh crap! Salem's gonna show up at Atlas next volume. Well, that finale was definitely not at all what I was expecting, but not in a bad way by any sense of the word. It certainly didn't leave me disappointed like Volume 5's finale did. I don't know how to feel, but I feel that way after every RWBY finale. I never know how to feel when it's over. I just can't believe RWBY managed to do that. But the way that they did that flashback part was so beautiful. There was so much there. I really would have to watch it a second time to take it all in. I can't believe it's over. I don't want it to be over. This is the first year that I've done reactions and done boopcasts that I'm gonna really miss it for the rest of the year until it starts up again. Speaking of the boopcast, if you've never watched my RWBY podcast, The Boopcast, before, it goes up on YouTube on Sundays when the reactions go up for the new episodes, but you may not know it's live streamed on my Twitch on Saturday mornings. At 8:30 AM Australian Central Daylight Time every Saturday morning, which is Friday evening for most of you, the Boopcast is live streamed on my Twitch, twitch.tv/she_noob. But outside of the Boopcast, I also stream like almost every night of the week as well. I don't post regular content on YouTube anymore because Twitch takes up most of my time and I actually enjoy doing that a lot more. So if you're looking for regular content from me, you can find me on my Twitch pretty much every night. We have loads of fun over there. We've built up a super awesome, supportive, inclusive community that I'm very proud of. So if you've never checked out my streams, visit the link in the description. The Boopcast that's going up on YouTube today, that was live streamed yesterday as you're watching this, was featuring the one and only Alex Abraham, who composes the score for RWBY. We'll be chatting to him about the finale and about the score and soundtrack throughout the volume as well. Also, there will be another Boopcast live streamed next week. It's going to be a little bit of a different one. Instead of just sitting down and talking like Corey and I would usually do for a Boopcast, we're going to play the new game mode and RWBY Grimm Eclipse while we discuss the entire volume. So it's going to be like a gaming live stream crossed with a podcast. It's going to be an experiment, but it should be very fun. So again, make sure you head on over to my Twitch, twitch.tv/she_noob to catch that next week. Thank you guys so much for watching my reactions throughout the volume and throughout all the time I've been reacting to this show. I have had a lot of negative experience with commenters. This volume in particular has been quite bad, which is the reason I decided to switch my comments to approved only. Instead of just allowing you guys to post them, I have to approve them before they post. I was originally going to turn them off altogether, but when I was deciding whether or not to do that, it sort of stopped almost. People had a lot of strong opinions about this volume, which we've talked about at length on previous boopcasts. People feel like they have the right, or they feel the need to hurl hatred towards people who don't think the same way that they do, and don't view the show the same way that they do. As somebody who's a content creator, it's very hard to ignore these comments. It's not just a matter of, oh, just ignore them. When you have to look at them and you have to see them all the time, it's impossible to not let it affect you in some way. I obviously don't care about what those people think. I'm not going to stop seeing RWBY the way I do, and I'm not going to stop loving the show, and I'm not going to stop having my opinions because these people don't agree with me. I couldn't care less what they think. But the trouble is, it does wear you down after a while. I've been seriously debating throughout Volume 6 whether or not I'm going to react to Volume 7. I think I need a little more time to think that over. I would hate to stop reacting to RWBY now, and then if in a few years' time the show ends, I am not there reacting to it. I would hate for that to be my reality. We've come so far already, I would hate to stop before we reach the end, if the end ever comes. It's getting harder every year to react to RWBY, not just from a content standpoint, but also with the disputing process, and just the volatility of some people in the fandom is insane. It makes it very difficult to want to post content when people like that are just going to come along and tell you it's not good enough, or that you're not good enough. Having said that, they are the vast minority. The majority of you are absolutely wonderful, amazing human beings, and I appreciate every single one of your comments. I know a lot of you would be sad to see me go, and that makes me feel better knowing that you don't want me to stop reacting. I don't want to stop reacting. And the bootcast certainly isn't going anywhere anytime soon. But at this stage, I will be reacting to Volume 7 of RWBY, unless something changes drastically between now and then. Corey and I are also going to continue the bootcast throughout the year on a regular basis. And we're also going to discuss the soundtrack when it comes out, discuss any news relevant to Volume 7 when it comes out, and if there are character shorts, we will do bootcasts for them as well. But aside from that, the end of RWBY season pretty much marks the end of regular content from this channel. That's not to say I won't be uploading content, because I will still be uploading content. There is a bunch of stuff left over from Volumes 4 and 5 that I still haven't got up. There's even stuff from Volume 2 that I still don't have up. So I'm going to systematically work through all of that stuff during the off season. But yeah, if you're looking for regular content, my Twitch is the place to go. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble, guys. This reaction is forever and a day long now. The last thing I want to say is a massive thank you and congratulations to Miles and Kerry and the rest of RWBY for an absolutely incredible Volume 6. The best volume of the show by far. Every single one of you has done a phenomenal job. I seriously couldn't praise your efforts this volume more. I'm so proud of what they've managed to deliver for Volume 6. And regardless of what any morons on the internet say, I know Monty would be proud too. Okay, I'm going to stop this video now before I start crying again, so bye everyone!